You hide in the panel, throw a fit, throw a face, talk slick in a circle, go mute, face to face, big bark in the pack, but alone you just shake, built tough in the chat, but in daylight you brave. You don't want the truth, you want clips, you want spin, want a target to paint while you ride from within. Whole brand built on hate, whole vibe built on spite. You need somebody else just to sleep through the night. You call it exposure, I call it a need. You feed off attention like a sickness that feeds, not deep, not fear, not rare, not smart. Just a loud little echo with a cracked up heart. Say it with your face, say it with your chest, say it with no crowd there padding out the rest. No pack, no shield, no back up in the back, just you, your mouth, and the nerve that you lack. You talk like a giant, but you move like a mouse. Big bad on the stream, real small in the house. All that smoke, all that noise, all that fake disgrace. If you mean it, stand still and say it with your face. Panel full of prophets with the pit in the grin. Preach peace for a minute, then go wallow in sin. Play saint when it's easy, play shock when it flips. Throw mud with a smile, then hide behind scripts. You laugh when it's others, get brave when it's safe. Then cry for some context when it lands in your space. You love public shame when it's far from your door, but when that wheel turns, you want mercy and more. Fake rules, fake codes, fake poise, fake class. Hold more high ground built on brittle ass glass. You wear cheap ethics like a coat, 2 sizes small. Looks fine from a distance, up close it's a fraud. Say it with your face, say it with your chest, say it with no crowd there padding out the rest. No pack, no shield, no backup in the back, just you, your mouth, and the nerve that you lack. You talk like a giant, but you move like a mouse. Big bad on the screen, real small in the house. All that smoke, all that noise, all that fake disgrace. If you mean to stand still and say it with your face. What would we see if we stripped off the act? Not masterminds, just bitterness dressed black. Not warriors, not sages, not legends, not flames. Just insecure people playing dress up with names. Maybe envy with the mic, maybe ego with teeth. Maybe hollowness talking while it grinds underneath. Maybe all that swagger is a tremor in drag, a paper thin thrown in a moth-eaten rag. You're brave by committee, never brave by yourself. Need 10 other voices just to fake being felt. Every smear you launch is confession in code. You tell on your soul every time you unload. You confuse being cruel with being clever and sharp. Confuse being loud with having something like heart. Confuse cheap laughs with truth and class. That's why every hit you throw comes back as trash. You wanted a villain, needed one for the show, needed somewhere to point so your rot wouldn't show. Now the joke writes itself every time that you speak, because the loudest in the room is usually the weak. Say it with your face, say it in the light, say it with your name when there's nobody in sight. No edits, no panel, no chorus, no brace, just your own thin spine and the heat you embrace. You talk like a storm, but you crack like a vase. One good look at truth and you shatter in place. All that smoke, all that noise, all that fake disgrace. If you mean to stand still and say it with your face. So keep your little coy, keep your hungry routine, keep feeding on rumor like it's blood in a dream. When the screen goes dark and the noise leaves space, what's left ain't power, ain't wit, ain't grace. Just a scared little hater who can't say it with their face.
Well, sometimes the idiocy of some of these people. Literally, I just gave Christine a gift. I gave her a gift. I gave her more people in her chat than she's ever had. Hi, what's up, Nigs? Not Nigs. What's up? And what does she do? I said one thing in the chat. I said, you've been rated by Psyche. She bans me. Then their fake people were coming up. She's like, oh well, someone came up with my pic. I I have a picture of her, but no, I don't have. I don't know. It's so dumb. Then I have to listen to this, other woman is talking the worst. It's just disgusting, like the most disgusting fucking allegations I've ever seen in my life. What's up? I'm back. Yeah, I mean, it's disgusting. I can't even take it. It's like, okay. And she's like, oh, well, I never did anal. I mean, let's not hem and haw over where, I don't know. You were Felicia Rashad in the Cosby Show porno, okay? You were. And that's what is true. Okay. The rest of it is just exaggeration. Maybe she didn't do a gangbang on the tennis court, but she was on the tennis court and with a white guy. I couldn't watch. I didn't watch the penetration. I was like, so maybe I thought there was more than one white guy in the court, but then I remember, yeah, there was a few these black chicks. Tennis, anyone? I know. He's making fun of my boy. Bronsberg. There's nothing wrong with Christine's voice, Miss Christine. Well, golly gee. And then Kate, she says you came up. She was like, and there's Kate trying to porn bomb me and stuff. Like, that's not Kate. It's somebody with the name. It's not me. Somebody with the name. Good Times, I think, is lost. That he's just there talking to himself, mumbling. I don't understand. And then Beta. Oh, I'm so sorry, Bronsberg. The disgusting things you have said. Oh my God. She protects Bronsberg, Sweet Pea. All these people that are just like, you know what they say to me? They just say the worst shit. And Bronsberg, press 1 in the chat if you want to expose Saki. And then it's like, then he puts 1 himself. I know you're at work. I know. And he's like, and he was the only one that typed 1. Even Concrete Larry typed 2. Even Concrete Larry, like, let's be honest. Concrete Larry is not my biggest fan. But even he didn't type 1. Bronsberg typed 1 for his own type 1 in the chat. Is that pathetic or what? Like, I almost typed 1 just because I felt sorry for him. I was like, ooh, ouch. And people don't love me, right? But nobody typed 1 in the chat. Even Concrete Larry typed number 2. Yeah. It said Careless Kate, and it was like, I don't know. But she's like, oh, I got it. Oh, and then Beat is like, oh, look, Concrete Larry probably Psyche. Really, Beta? Really? Hi, sweetheart. My Lola. I'm gonna be Concrete Larry, who I delete from my chat every time, and who trolls me in my chat. I'm Concrete Larry. Oh, and then she's like, oh, I'm getting my evidence together for poor Tony. Tony, who's, I don't even want to say, but it's, let's just say the scrappers are getting ads and stuff. I was looking at, and there's, Christine. It's like, geez, Christine, how about this? Thank you, Psyche. I was sitting here talking to Good Times with 0 people in the chat, and then everyone's there. There's 60 people. That's the things I get. That's the big thanks Psyche gets, right? She's the best chat of her life. She was so excited, and there's chaos and fun finally. Most exciting thing to ever happen on her channel. And all she can do is say, oh, fuck Psyche, right? Hi, sweetheart. I know some of these people, right, Lola? I don't get it. Hey, Noble Platter. Are you the Noble Castro guy? I'm not sure. I'm sorry if I didn't mean to say your other screen. I don't know. Oh, I'm kind of tired. If anyone wants to come and say hi and stuff, I don't know. Change up the program? I am. I was trying to like fucking. I know. Yeah, you are. Hey, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Miss you. Hi, sweetheart. Lola. What the fuck is this laying around shit? I'm tired. And And I'm at, like fucking like I feel like I've been I feel like I've been I feel like I've been sucked off by a succubus. I know. She was live and then I was like kind of like, okay, well let's have a little fun. And I was like, you guys are trolls, right? So just go do your thing or whatever. But you know, I don't think it was any worse than anybody else in the community gets it, right? But I'm not laying this around. Okay, get up and watch General Patton with us. Is that a show? And then I'm being told I'm now working with this blackmailing gang and the Mexican mafia with Santa Muerte, and I mean all. I mean, it's like my head is spinning. My head is spinning. Oh, Clumsy is now friends with me because he's into Santa Muerte. I mean, I don't know. It's just too much for me sometimes, guys. It's too much. My heart can only take so much. And then this beta woman, I mean, it's like, oh my God, she's just whining about me constantly. What the fuck? I don't want to be whining about her. I mean, it's like, she's here. She was here watching. She went right over there after my show. She's here watching all the time. Hi, babe. Go on. Go on. Oh my gosh, Lola just jumped under the covers. And Lenore's looking at us like, what the fuck? Lenore, come here. I do apologize. I apologize to Ghost because I was kind of rude to Ghost and stuff. Because he just doesn't. I don't know. I got mad at Ghost. He probably hates me now. Other people are like, I don't know. I screw up all these friendships and stuff. Kind of is a little bit discouraging. I do kind of drink a little bit too much sometimes and mess up. And that's unfortunate. I don't think it's all my fault sometimes, but and we all kind of mess up when we get coffee. Yeah. Well, if someone could help me out, get some coffee today. I think I'll be. No, it's okay. They didn't have the coffee deal. They had this iced coffee deal at McDonald's. It's like $2 for iced coffees, but I didn't see on the app anymore. I didn't see the 99-cent coffee anymore. I don't know if they took it off or whatever it's done. Hey Lenore, wanna come over here too? I need my cat family giving me some love, Lenore. Your papa's having a hard time. I look crazy? Or I look cozy. Yeah, thank you. I am cozy. It is a little bit warm outside. A little bit warm. Your money, we don't even know how money you are. Your money, you don't even know how money you are. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I know. I'm the poorest rich man, or I'm either like the wealthiest bum or the bummiest wealthy man. I don't know. I'm neither. I mean, it's like I'm neither. I'm just like in this limbo. I mean, am I funnier than Jerry Springer and Maury Povich? I think so. All they had was a bunch of white trash fighting about, who cheated on who. I mean, or who's the baby daddy and stuff. I'm here doing improv and, like putting together music videos and blah, 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 blah. Oh, you're using it. Do you know that like for the past ever since at least since Ashley Simpson, all the music has been AI. I don't know if you guys figure that out. It's all like enhanced vocals with it on the drum kit, right? And it's and they don't write it. They don't. All they do is get their hair done and makeup done, and look pretty and do some fluffy interviews. I fucking go through fucking hell, and it's oh fuck yeah, you're nothing. You're nothing. You're no one. But Leah, let's go listen to Britney Spears. Buy a new wig and stuff. I don't know. My life is just what's going on. I don't know. Maybe I've done something in a past life, I don't know. Maybe I'm just an inherently bad person. If you listen to this one person, I'm parts of a trafficking ring. I'm extorting. I'm working with people to blackmail the community. I'm working with. There's never been somebody that works with so many gangsters and meth dealers and scat porno people. I mean, it's like that is like, and everyone's like just normal. I mean, it's like, where is it? Where are these crazy people? We're like some of the most normal people in the community. Like, we have this woman who's actually she played Claire Huxtable in a porno that wasn't even created enough to make a funny play on the Cosby Show. It just called itself the Cosby Show. I mean, how creative is that? Just, oh, let's do a porno called the Cosby Show. We'll have people that look nothing like Bill Cosby or Felicia Rashad or, Theo, Malcolm Jamal Warner. They don't look anything like that. Plus, why are the Cosby? I mean, that's like incest. Why is Malcolm Jamal Warner and Felicia Rashad having sex if they're mother and son? And then you're mad about something about scat. I mean, what is this? What world have I woken up into? What kind of nightmare is this? What kind of nightmare is this? What is happening? I want to watch the Cosby Show, but I want to watch the real Cosby Show. I don't want to see Monica Foster as Claire Huxtable fucking Theo. That is ruining my childhood image of remember how wholesome that show was? Untrackable. You wouldn't believe it if I explained it for 1,000 years. You would. It's just so unbelievable. So unbelievable. I can't even put it into words, basically. It is shocking. I am basically Al Capone. I'm just basically I'm the poorest mafia person in the world. I mean, a mafia person usually has so much dollar bills that they have like a rubber band around their money in their pocket. They don't even carry wallets. They just use like a money clip because it's like so much. I'm trying to rub 2 cents together. Bill Cosby turning out to be, oh, that was terrible, but he did spend time in prison, and that might also. I mean, that's pretty disgusting. I mean, if you're Bill Cosby, why are you having to drug women? I mean, was he putting Rohypnol in the pudding pops? It's always, what was he hiding in that sweater collection of his? I'm turning into a butterfly. I'm just getting into my cocoon. I'm going to come out beautiful. I'm going to come out with full monarch butterfly wings and MK Ultra stamped onto my head. That's what's going to happen. I loved it too, Kate, and she ruined my favorite show by making a porno out of it where she played Felicia Rashad or Claire Huxtable and had sex with Theo, who is supposed to be her son. And who are these other sons? I didn't know the Cosby Show had like 5 big muscular black guys as their sons, having sex with. I mean, it's just disgusting. I didn't want to see Bill Cosby's butthole. Why did I have to see that? Why was Bill Cosby white in that movie? It was just so unrealistic. It was just not, and I'm not even going to get into the other daughter and the other. I mean, I just don't know anymore, guys. The world used to be such an innocent place in the 80s. in the 90s jacked everything up. It's so sad. It was such an innocent time. Street tacos for breakfast. Sounds good. Can you please bring them over? I can't move. 4 tacos? Flour tortillas? Flour tacos? Please. 4 tacos? My stomach feels like it's just like soaked in Voodoo Ranger and hard lemonade. I literally, my mouth, my throat is burning from just. Why would I just drink that at McDonald's? Why I'm killing myself slowly, guys, accidentally by eating this diet. Start eating what you eat. Well, can you come over and feed me? I'm hungry. Please. Please. I'm so sad. Look, guys, look. Hold on one second. Let's see. Is there anything cute? Hold on, I'll show you one second. I need to turn off my background. You see something cute? I'll show you my. Look, you can see Rudy, but I'm going to show you something cute. I hear purring right here. Feels like. Look at this. Look at this. Look. You see her? She's just purring under my blanket. Hi. She's like, hey, put the blanket back over. It is just calming. Oh my God, stop talking about food. You're making me so hungry. Sloppy Joes, can you make me some? Someone come feed Psyche like a baby. You'll be right back. Are you going to come over here and feed me kitten cakes? Can you make me some cakes? But not made of kittens. Because I love cats and I'm not Chinese. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm just kidding. Hey, Lola, but you're happy? Lola's good. You're just purring. You're purring like a kitten? You like this? Is where you like to be under the blanket with me? Hey, am I your papa? Yeah. So unless somebody wants to come on the show, I just want to cry out my eyes to you. That's racist? Is that KZ in the chat? Here, I'm going to put the link up again. Okay. I'm sad, guys. I'm getting accused of being a spiritual trafficker again. I can't even ride an e-bike to McDonald's, let alone navigate traffic. Do you know how complicated it is to spiritually traffic? Yes, I know how to summon Chucky because I saw the movie. You just say, Adobe, Damballa, give me the power, I beg of you. But you know what? I don't think that spell works. I mean, my doll does come to life. Thank you. A baby bird, put him in your mouth and just... You have to chew it for me so I don't choke. Please. Kitten cakes, just go. Like a baby bird. Yes? Okay. I'm waiting. Wait, you're not going to come, are you? You're just fooling me like everybody else. Oh, Chris Benoit's back? Let's cook like a family. No one's good. Hey, it's okay. I know I already eat enough food. Look how I'm getting fat. I'm eating enough. You can tell. You see the bones are just sticking out. Oh, hold on. That means I'm starving to death. Well, one or the other. I'm either gaining weight or I'm rapidly deteriorating. Okay, I'm gonna get in my cocoon. Can you feed me like a cuckoo? Cuckoo, cuckoo? Somebody? I mean, the closest I get to food is when I have to tell the Mexican pizza lady I didn't order the pizza. That's the closest I get to food. And then she takes it away. She probably just throws it in the dumpster and something. Oh, let's not like leave the pizza here or anything. Just because this poor guy, we've knocked on his door with pizzas. Let's just throw the pizza away. Let him starve to death. Right? That's a better idea. Let's not send Psyche a paid for pizza. Let's just watch his face fall when the Mexican pizza lady says, "Senor, it's COD. Cash, por favor." And I have to send her away. It is so fucking sad. Lo siento, señor. It goes in the trash. Adios. She's driving away. She has a car. She's driving. She's out living life to the fullest. I can't even repair my bike. My life is over. And then, oh, well, maybe like I'll go and talk to my friends online. Beta tells me to die. Christine tells me to jump off a bridge. Sweet Pea is making enough money to put a wing on her house from playing my clips, and then gets mad at me when I'm like, "May I have 25 cents, please?" Oh my God, he's so greedy. She is moving to Beverly Hills with her show. She has 2 channels of me now. She's literally moving to Beverly Hills, is driving around a Rolls Royce with 100% of my clips, where I'm being hilarious, but she thinks I'm being dumb. Life is not fair. I know. I send people to Christine's chat. She has 60 people in her chat. Does she say, "Hey, thanks, Ike"? No, she goes, "Fuck you. Fuck you." That's what she says. "Fuck you, psych. Go jump off a bridge." Literally, she was sitting there with Good Times talking about dead presidents with nobody in the chat. I say one word, put her link down. Let's go over there. There's 60 people in there. And they all start talking shit about me, including her. I mean, I was just trying to be nice. I don't know why. Now, she's going to be the new shit on YouTube. And everyone's going to leave me and go watch Christine now. I'm devastated, guys. And then she's like, "Oh, he was authenticated." Then she's like, "Oh, he makes fun of my voice. There's nothing wrong with my voice. I have a medical issue." Yes, we know. But you're fine. You're fine. It's not like your lungs are falling out. I mean, it sounds like you probably yelled too loud at your kids or something like that, and got a little hoarse. And I'm not talking about an equestrian. I mean, or literally you ate a frog and that's been caught in your throat this whole time. Right, Christine. I'm sorry. Now I'm making fun of medical issues, right? It's like I'll say a joke like that, and it's like, he's making fun of my medical problems. Chicken cake? It sounds good. Is that a chat? Is that a chatter too? Oh, that's Jan's Chicken Army, or what is that? Chicken Cakes? Is that Chicken Cakes is a person, right? Their name Chicken Cakes? Or you prefer actual cake made of a chicken? Chicken cakes. Yeah, I know her. She's cool. Yeah, you prefer chicken cakes? Yeah, chicken cakes is nice. I mean, she's never given me her recipe for chicken cake. Gosh, I'm hungry. Well, anyway, I'm gonna. They do sound really. Oh, they sound. Oh, maybe we're the same. Maybe they're the same person. Maybe they're the same person. You never know. Have you ever seen chicken cakes talk and Christine at the same time in the same room? Never. Now I'm gonna close my eyes because no one's coming in the chat. I mean, no one's going to come in the panel, but I will hear boop boop. Yes, it could be that you've seen them at the same time. Have you ever heard of ventriloquism? She just throws her voice. You see, I'm not talking right now. I'm just smiling really big. You see? There's ways of doing this shit. You can make an AI avatar. Or a marionette, a puppet. Maybe she has a puppet. Like, you know how RG has a puppet? He goes, hello there. Hello. What's up? What's happening? I can't say the N word, but what? It's time, is a nap stream? Yeah, it's time for a nap stream. Hey, Nick. N word? Hey, I'm Groovy Jimmy. Hey, I have RG's hand up my butt. Yeah, but then there's only one's funny, just like the ventriloquist. You know the ventriloquist dummy is always funny, and the ventriloquist it's the straight man. I try to be outrageous. I make a joke about putting a finger in Sandman's butt. Nobody laughs. They just look at me like I'm sick. Well, look who I was raised by: Benny, Joker, and Beta. Imagine having them as your stream parents. You would be insane too. You know how like some of the best people have crazy parents? That's like me. I'm actually like well adjusted compared. Listen, imagine Joker, Benny, and Beta all make a blood pact. I'm formed from the blood drippings, and I start streaming. I bypass Joker and Benny kind of, and then Vita steals all my audience with Sandman, and then I get accused of being the mastermind of this extortion ring where I work for them. How stupid is this getting? I mean, it's like, can it get more stupider? Is that a word, stupider? Can it get any more stupider? I should have listened. Kid and Cakes. Are you telling me I told you so? You're saying I told you so? Again? You know how many times I've heard, we warned you? I hear it every day, at least 100 times. Why are you saying it again? I told you so? Really? I know. Okay, I get it. I know I was warned. I know I was warned. Many times. But I thought it would be different. Has the ritual started? Yes, it is. It's going on under my blanket. Like Lola is. This is my magic. She's my witch actually. She's the witch. Yeah, the ritual started. I already said the adobo dumbala part. Does anybody know the rest of it? I need a Chucky doll, by the way. Does anyone have a Chucky doll I can borrow? The tattoo will be changed to Lenore as soon as I can afford a ballpoint pen that I can write over it. Okay, so we got the adobo dumbala. Okay, I think I hear a knock on the door. Maybe it's Chucky. and then he'll put me out of my misery. Why can't Chucky come and put me out of my misery? He kills everybody else in the movie. Why am I left as the one witness? I like it too, but because it's Lenore. I mean, it does have like a little bit of like this Arabic script. I'm just gonna write Jin. I'm just gonna change it to Jin. Stupider isn't the word. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you so much for correcting me on that. But if it's possible, Beat is stupider than me. Is it possible? I'm modding everyone. I don't see any mods in the chat. I see Amanda there. Beetlejuice is here? Look, fuck. How'd I summon Beetlejuice? I always get the spell wrong. I said Beetlejuice 3 times, right? Beetlejuice? Oh my god, I just said it 3 times. That's why he's here. But where's Chucky? I've said Chucky at least 10 times. And I've said the Double Dumbolo stuff over and over again. He never shows up. All I get is this red-headed ginger weird doll at my doorstep. My life is insane. No, I can't. I don't have the energy to mod anybody. You'll have to wake me up. You'll have to motivate me to wake up. I'll wake up when there's a paid pizza at the door. Maybe I'll get up for that. Have I seen Rob's Rack? I do need to rest, but I want you to watch me so I don't choke to death in my sleep. I need to be monitored 24/7 now. I almost died with the Big Mac. I'm going to rest. They want me dead? Never forget? I know they do. I know. Oh, Beta. Oh, he's so stupid. He was porn bombing himself. And he expected me to let him know? I was busy, combing my gigantic muff. Okay, I'm just going to lay down. Just wake me up if something interesting happens, okay? Oh, why is my life like this? Why? They just want to watch me die. They just want to watch me die. Oh my poor life. What's going on in my life? I don't get it. I don't get it. Alexandra Mayer's so nice. She was so nice to me. And now she's calling me a trafficker. I'm not a trafficker. I'm not a trafficker. Can someone please traffic me to maybe like a wealthy country? I don't want to live in America anymore. It's so hard. I want to live with a wealthy Arab family where I can have falafel and kebabs and a hummus and a nice salad and eggplant and a steak and maybe a goat, and I can sing fun Arab songs, and I can go la 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 when I sing. Can I do that? Oh my God, what's going on in my life? I can't take it anymore. I love you, Lola. You're my best friend. You're the only one that understands me. You used to be cat only. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Do you want to sing the Meow Mix song together? Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. How about this one? Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Woof, woof. How much is that doggy in the window? The one with the rascally tail. How much is that doggy in the window? I do hope that he's not for sale. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. E-I-O-E-I-O. Is that like a, is that, that's, I think that's a spell. E-I-E-I-O, E-I-E-I-O. Say E-I-E-I-O really fast. E-I-E-I-O, E-I-E-I-O, E-I-E-I-O. Or it sounds like yo, yo, yo. Yeah, I love you, Lola. We're all cuddling. We're all in this together. I'm so sorry that you ended up with me. I know I'm a terrible, terrible, abusive person that would never harm a hair on anybody's head. I mean, I know. How much is that doggy in the window? I do hope that doggy's for sale. I'm so tired. Oh, my poor life. Oh, oh gosh, that feels good. Can I have a massage for myself? Just rubbing my feet together. They might catch fire because my legs are like sticks. You ever notice like there's the word dicks in sticks? Like sticks. Dicks. S-D-I-C-K. Sticks. You ever notice that? That's weird. So strange that's our language, isn't it weird? Sticks. And how about do you know what's in the word ginger? If I said it, I would be Good Times' his best friend. But I'm not gonna say it because I'm gonna be called a racist. Have you ever wondered why is the N word in vinegar? I can't have an oil and vinegar salad without being racist. That's what it's come to. I'm gonna name my cat Vinegar. The next one. I'm gonna name one oil and one vinegar. Then I'll be allowed to say the N word because it's actually the name of in the names, but it's not. Doesn't mean the N word. You know, because that's how magical language is. You can say it, but don't spray it, right? Okay. I love you guys so much. I love you. You hate me. You're my YouTube family. So watch me shrivel up and turn to bones. Then go to beat us and make fun of me. I love you. You hate me. You'd rather be in Sandman's family. You watch a big troll do makeup for 12 hours. It takes 20 song requests and makes money from kicking me off. Yeah, my life. It gets hard sometimes, you know? It gets so hard. It's harder than Alexandra Mayer's heart. It's harder than beautifying Christine's face. It's harder than Sweet Pea losing 500 pounds and still being a big gal. I'm so sorry, Sweet Pea. You're not 650 pounds. You're 700 pounds. I bet she is. I just bet. And like I had this fat Mexican named Bay Cliffs. He looks like a Muppet. Like literally, if you look at his picture, he looks like one of the Muppets. And he's making fun of me, putting all kinds of sores and vomit and yuck all over my image, making me look like I'm melting and burning. And everyone just laughs. I saw Tracy over there. You know, Tracy X. There's a picture of me. It says, "Oh, I'm just like this disgusting, ugly, weird, abusive person who begs for money." You know, and then Tracy was laughing about it. Oh, haha emoji. That's really that funny. It's not even like funny. It's just mean. It's just cruel. See this fat Mexican guy, and he just makes fun of poor Whitey. That's me. There's poor Whitey. He's living like the Un Rey, which means the king. Un Rey, La Reina. It means the king, queen. Yeah. Why? Mhm.
Mm.
Hmm. 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 This is dreaming about Christine. Oh my god. Oh, how weird. And someone was taking me, like, they're like, oh, you're gonna sleep in a 3-bedroom apartment. And it's like, you're gonna watch it for me tonight. Sleep. And Christine and like Bronsberg were doing a show to expose me. I don't know about what, but like, I was like trying to get the notes out of somebody's hand so I could see what the show was going to be about. Right? I didn't get it. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to do my own show. And then someone was driving me to this apartment. They're like, you're going to stay in my 3-bedroom apartment and watch watch the apartment tonight. Unusual. Oh, my head. Oh. I'm sorry, guys. I wonder if anyone tried to come up. Did anybody kind of remember? No. No, nobody wants to come up. I dreamed I was like, Christine, I was like, I think I just sent 50 people to your chat. All I want is you to say thank you. And she was like, no. And everyone wanted to watch the Expos show in Bronsberg there, but no one really wanted to watch my show. I was at my grandma's house too part of the time. I always had dreams at my grandma's house. It's like sold, it's like somebody else's house now, but I just dream that it's like, I guess she's alive or something, or like kid just died or something. And like, what is that? I don't know. And everyone went to like grandma's house, kind of like hanging out. And then someone took me staying in the apartment. Somebody I know. They're like, I have a 3-bedroom apartment. You can like live there or stay there tonight. You're gonna be staying there tonight. I was like thinking, like, oh, I need to get my stuff. I need to feed my cats and stuff. I fed the cat today. Cats are all happy. I really feel them every day. But it's like Bronsberg's like not very nice, and then it's like, and he's like, oh, it's like people just project. Like he's like, oh, you played the victim, and then it's like, oh, poor Bronze, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Because like, oh, Psyche's just does terrible things. I don't think I called anything that terrible. I did anything worse than he calls me, I don't even hate the person, but it's like, I was like, oh, I was like, Christine, you said 60 people in your chat. I was like, you could say thank you. And then I did like say bad things to her in my dream. I was hurt. I don't really care. She didn't like thank me or anything, or that she actually like said fuck me or whatever for just bringing like 60 people to her chat today. She just said thank you. Really not a bad person. Like, I can help people, I try. And then I was like, people were talking shit about my readings and stuff again. And then I remember, like, I have a video of like my first reading from Bronsberg, and for all these people when I was like, and everyone would say that they were good readings. Today, Alexandra is like, well, I didn't buy 10 readings. She's like, I got 2 readings. And I'm going to be putting bad reviews on Google about that. But she's like, but then I did buy like 8 other readings for like, other people and stuff. Tommy James, Amber. other people. She one night on my show, she bought like people 5 readings. We had some laughs and good times. I never turned on her until she turned on me so bad. And now it's like, oh, you know, I'll read you like what the. Cause I always put this transcripts. I always like log them and put them through everything. So like but I'll give you the analysis of the transcripts you want to hear. It's kind of interesting. I know there's probably nobody here, but here's what it said about today's show. I have a little point-by-point analysis of it. Okay. It says, the opening uses occult panic as a framing weapon. She starts by saying someone promotes worship of Lilith and describes Lilith as targeting babies, children, and vulnerable people. In the transcript, this is presented as a premise, not demonstrated with evidence. Its function is to make the target sound dangerous before any factual case is laid out. Do not interact with them is a containment strategy, not evidence. She tells people not to enter chats, not to comment, not to recap, not to engage. That is social isolation tactic. It may be sincere, but in the transcript, it is not tied to proof. It works rhetorically by marking the target as toxic and untouchable. The Codex Wiki, equals blackmail extortion mechanism, claim is a major accusation resting on speculation. She says she noticed a wiki being built, inferred its purpose, then declares I was correct, and calls it a tool for slander, blackmail, exploitation, and extortion. In the transcript itself, no documents, examples, screenshots, or direct evidence are given. This is one of the most serious accusations and one of the least substantiated inside the text. She stacks unrelated stigmas together to create a contamination effect. Meth arrest, animal abuse, porn details, gangbangs, scat porn, inability to achieve financial success, fraudulent lawsuits, PDF, child abuse, organized crime, and racism are all clustered together. That piling on style is persuasive emotionally, but analytically it's a red flag because it can blur what is actually supported and what is just being thrown into the cauldron. See, this is like witchcraft, right? Real witchcraft. Okay, and it says, if you talk to them, you are aligning with child, terrible, PDF extortion is guilt by association. She tells the audience that unless they are okay with, that stuff and extortion, they should not communicate with these people. That does not prove those crimes. It pressures the listener morally by implying that that mere contact equals complicity. The section about clumsy is triangulation mixed with prediction. She says she feels bad for him, that he got too excited, was moving badly, is not as smart as he thinks, and that the demon promoter will likely slander him and cause problems for his family. That is a combination of pity, scolding, and forecast. None of these future harm predictions are established in the transcript. The personality analysis of the target is mind reading, not evidence. She says the target is socially awkward. I'm the target, by the way, and only knows how to make friends by befriending disliked people, manufacturing a fallout, then befriending their enemies. That may be her interpretation, but it is a psych narrative and not demonstrated fact pattern in the transcript. And by the way, I just put the transcript and just paste it, and then it's like, this is the analysis, okay? So this is like not me feeding it the narrative or anything. This is just purely the transcript. And that's kind of important for me to say because she when she does it, she frames it. And why do I do it this way too? Because it's kind of like an outside source that is like not, even anyway, you understand. So he mixes fiction with fact is a strong criticism, and she uses the same tactic herself. She accuses him of blending truth and falsehood to lure people in, but the transcript itself also mixes concrete claims, rumors, intuition, guilt by association, moral framing, and speculation. That is one of the biggest structural weaknesses of the speech. The starving of attention part is tactical. That he'll end up doing himself in line is especially ugly. She says not to go on his panel and to deprive him of attention. That is ordinary deplatforming language. But when she adds that he will end up doing himself in, it drifts into self-harm adjacent hostile rhetoric. Okay? Tell me this is not that kind of stuff, right? Tell me it's not. But when she adds it,
It is not a direct instruction, but is a dark and irresponsible flourish. Her denial of the sexual allegations is one of the more concrete sections, but still one-sided. She specifically denies claims that she performed certain sexual acts and that those statements are defamatory because her real name was used. That is more concrete than most of the rest of the transcript because it identifies a specific alleged false statement and specific harm. But the phrase open and shut civil court lawsuit is still legal conclusion. She cannot prove it just by saying it here. The psychic reading section contains one genuine admission. She says she did purchase maybe 2 readings for herself and some for other people while denying the larger number attributed to her. That part is notable because it contains an admission against interest, which usually reads as more credible than her broader smear material. Even there, though, her conclusion that the other party is unethical is still her characterization. Teen groomers, proven fact, is one of the highest risk statements in the whole transcript. That is categorical criminal sexual accusation stated as fact. In the transcript, she does not present the proof that would justify calling it proven. That is exactly the kind of statement that creates major defamation exposure if repeated as fact without evidence. The suicide section is volatile and strategically loaded. She says self-proclaimed cult leaders commonly go out by self-induced suicide, then immediately pivots to saying the target falsely claimed she told him to kill himself, and then back to possible litigation. That section is rhetorically chaotic and inflammatory. It introduces self-harm imagery into an already hostile narrative and raises the temperature without adding proof. The final section about trapping PDF and attraction to barely legal men is an inferential smear. She says these people are out to trap PDFs, suggests someone may have been exposed as preferring, points to affinity for male streamers who look barely legal. And and notes the women around them are mothers of young children. Okay, this is a heavy insinuation chain. It is designed to make the audience conclude predator without the speaker having to fully prove the accusations in the transcript. Overall assessment, and this is about probably Joker and Benny she's talking about, and they're 25 years old. Okay, they're not okay, so it's not. I mean, it's just ridiculous, right? Okay. Overall assessment. As a speech, it's aggressive, emotionally potent, and carefully contaminated with moral horror themes. As evidence, it has weak on its own. It's just full of severe allegations, motive claims, psychological profiling, and social pressure language, but it does not include itself provide the level of substantiation needed to treat those claims as established fact. The transcript is strong evidence of what the speaker said. It is not as strong as evidence as what she said is true. The bottom line rating of the transcript: high rhetorical force, low internal substantiation, high legal risk if repeated as fact, high smear density, a few concrete rebuttal points, okay? But mostly accusation architecture. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. No one was here watching that? Like, there's 15 people in the chat. No one wants to talk the whole time. Thank you, Chris Benoit, for protecting me when you dream. I know you don't have the best reputation for being like a protector and stuff, but you know what? I gotta have some hot mustard. Delicious. Delicious. Not too spicy. Hey, classy PB. Did you hear any of that? And that was a 15-minute show, and she said all that was said in a 15-minute show. Can you believe that? And she's mad about me saying she was in porn. Okay, maybe I didn't watch the Rudy Hux or the Cosby Show scenes or Felicia Rashad and Claire. I don't know. It just sounded too strange. I never watched that porn she did, but she was in the Cosby Show porn. Yeah, I had a little nappy. I had a little nappy poo. And I just read the transcript about, what a monster I am again. No one should comment on me or watch me, but Walter's commenting me and watching me and stuff, right? I'm cataloging everything. My comments on her are like maybe for comedic effect, maybe, and I don't know. I'm not trying to use her real name. I maybe was talking about her real name, but I say Monica Foster, which is her porn name. I don't know. I don't even know if her real name is what she says. She might be just like, that might be another character. She has all these characters in her head, you know, vampire, a witch, an alien, a pirate, a journalist, porn star. I mean, it's just like there's too many personalities to sort through. It gets too confusing, you know. You wish you caught that? You can rewind a little bit, but you can watch on her channel and stuff. Her slander and stuff, saying that I'm working with Pebs and Zaya now on some kind of extortion ring. I'm working with Clumsy with over Santa Muerte, and I'm just involved in like the worst things you can say. My website that I put up that nobody really even cares about or goes to, but I did put a lot of work into it for like probably like 6 months. Been wanting to like get this up, and finally it's up. And like, it is like, guys, if you want to go to the website and stuff, it does have like social networking stuff, so you can like comment on like that. You can like, I don't know, I'll show you a little bit of it. It's pretty cool. Hold on. I don't like anybody cares about anything I do, but I'll bring up a little bit if you want to see. Whoever wants to see. It's nothing to do with like extortion. All it is like all my show, it's like a lot of episodes of the show. It's like most of like episodes, like, I have like a lot were deleted, right? But a lot of them are Rumble, and was able to scrape from Rumble. It takes out like puts together all the guests. It takes together all the subjects and the topics and great quotes from it. I'll show you the site. Hold on. It's cultcodex.me. It's a free site. There's like not even any advertising or anything on it. It's just like purely my show. It's not anything supposed to harm anybody or hurt anybody. Or if you don't want to be on it and you turn to be on it as a guest, you just found my channel. Thank you. Thank you for coming by, Jill Bunny. I appreciate you. Okay. Thank you so much. But if you're interested in like seeing the Jesus loves me and don't me forget it, babe. Thank you, Tuck J. I love Jesus too. I think Jesus is pretty cool. I love Jesus's message of forgiveness and of unconditional love and stuff. But she already put it clear today. She's like, I'm not. She said she's not unconditionally loving. So, but she is a Christian though, right? So not like I'm saying everyone deserves unconditional love, but I'm saying in general, kind of like a feeling of love and forgiveness, not just a feeling of slander, hate, defamation constantly, and then accusing everybody else of it, right? But do you see it? Hold on, do you see this on the screen? Yeah. Do crash out screams go on the website too? Everything does. Yeah. I mean, it does because I delete some of like the crash out stream. I delete stuff if I like, if maybe like some inappropriate language for YouTube is learned, or sometimes things get age restricted, I'll take those down sometimes. But they all go to Rumble, like, so you can watch everything on Rumble for the past, I think, 6 months of the show, and so those are all, yes, they're all on there too. Basically, there's a transcript for every show, right? You can see, start here, okay. Goes into the readings, mythology and lore, open panels, live streams. Goes into my stories and my astrology deep dives and my community drama and feuds in the drama community, right? There's a people directory, there's a quote archive. You can search everything. Archive stats. The Cult Codex is a community maintained archive for the Cult of Psyche. Episode summaries, guest identification, topic tags, and lore entries are, and people, you can, it's like Wikipedia, you can edit and help contribute to it too if you want, are generated using a combination of AI analysis and human curation. Descriptions aim for a neutral, factual language. If you believe any context is inaccurate, misattributed, or needs correction, please contact me, the archive maintainer. The archive does not represent the views of any individual mentioned. All content is sourced from publicly available streams and recordings. Okay. And so you can go into episodes, and we'll have all the episodes listed. There's like how many pages of episodes? 1,337 episodes are cataloged. Okay. Most of them with the transcript. Some of them don't have the transcript. Some I'm still working on some of the transcript, but I don't know why the recent ones I can still generate them, the transcripts, but it's like not, but usually it's going to be the ET or the the YouTube transcript, but I can generate transcripts too. It goes through people that are mentioned. It'll say if they're mentioned, and it will say websites I mentioned. It will talk about the chat participant greeting NorCal. I guess there was somebody named Al Bundy in the chat or something. I don't and then there's some names needing to be corrected, or like the name, but everybody's in here in their appearances and their guests on a show. If you click on the names, by the way, then you'll see. But some of the I think some of them those are shorts, and she's striking me and stuff. So, holding off on some stuff. Some stuff needs to be corrected, right? I have to go through and with a fine tooth comb with some of this, and some things are deduplicate. I've been trying to deduplicate it, best I can. But yeah, there's like hundreds of guests. There's the lore, different lore that's mentioned, different stuff that's meant, like these topics kind of. There's collections of my certain videos, funniest panels, quotes, a bunch of quotes from the show, thousands of quotes. There's the timeline of the show. Okay, everything's in order. There's statistics, how often things are mentioned. I need to fix some stuff still. It's not perfect yet, but it's getting there. Topics of the show. There's a sign in. You can sign in and stuff. Okay, I need to fix that. Some stuff. I mean, it's like not perfect yet, but it's almost there. It's almost there. I'm back, yeah. But everything does. Thank you guys. Everything. I'm back. I woke up. I had a nice nap. It's now 12:30. I take how long I've been asleep? This has only been for a couple hours, so it's not too long. I was trying to kind of entertain you a little bit when I was like talking in my sleep and stuff, but maybe I started talking in my sleep with actually talking. The good, bad, the ugly is there. It's just basically everything from my show. It's made not with malice. It's made with one thing. I don't know how long the show will be around anymore, really, and so it's made basically like going to be a testament to the show and like a reminder, and like so it's like even the show's taken down, most of the stuff will be up for it. Like maybe not the videos for everything. If it does get taken down, I'll just I'll try to download everything from Rumble and stuff, and maybe like buy some computer space to put all the episodes into safe archive, safekeeping and stuff. There's ways around some of the stuff. It's definitely not like the IP2 wiki, which was probably kind of a slanderous website. It's not like rumor PEDF, right? Like just with this lady has, and it's talking about I'm slandering people with websites. She owns thousands of websites, by the way. She owns thousands of domain names, most of them to like bother people, right? And I do have good sources of people that tell me great things. I'm safe too, with all her accusations of lawsuits and everything. What is she gonna do with the counter lawsuit with these accusations she's making about me? But I'm not really litigious, and so I don't think she wants to play. But I'll definitely protect myself. That's part of the purpose of like the part of the archive is my protection. You can see all the nice times I had with her and how nice I was and how she just turned on me. You can find out the whole history of what happened in that relationship, and everyone else that turned on me too. You can see how Beat and I were friends. You can see how Bronzebird and I were friends. You can see how I was friendly with a lot of people, and it's like, and I'm sorry, Ghost, about last night. Like I guess, yeah, the boom loads, yeah, boom clods. I'm sorry, Ghost. I didn't mean to like hurt your feelings or something last night, or like I was drunk and then like I was trying to like do something funny and it's like it didn't really work out funny, and I should have known better. Like Ghost is a loaded. It's like Ghost is dangerous sometimes. Like it's like you never know what he's gonna do. Like usually he behaves himself, but I'm sorry, Ghost. Okay. I'm sorry to somebody else too if I went too far on something, and it's like I fucking screw up a lot, and it's like I take my responsibility. Everyone says you need to take accountability. You need to apologize. You need to just. No one ever apologizes to me or takes any accountability for themselves, and I really don't demand it. I just like, can we just like get on and say there's bad on both sides, but. I mean, a lot of what I do is a reaction, and it's like I know I shouldn't feed the trolls, and it's like all these people consider themselves to be big trolls and stuff, right? Poverty's perfect, right? I don't have any weed. I'm smoking fucking. People say, "Oh, he's they're smoking weed all day." This is just tobacco out of my bong because it's like I have all this tobacco. Like my nails get dirty, my hands get dirty because I'm like fucking digging through like a little bit of tobacco right now, trying to like I buy like a couple swishers, basically just like push them out of their wrappers and stuff. Everything they get so my nails get dirty. Yeah, I don't want to get arrested for like soliciting in public or anything. So I mean, I wish I could. I'd like to, but yeah, I'd like to do a reading here, but I only do what people ask, and I've been slandered so much about that. Even Alexandra, with the several readings she wrote, says that she bought, says, "Oh well, I only bought 2 readings, and they were just terrible, and so then I bought a bunch for other people. I thought they were terrible, but you bought a bunch for other people. Okay. I don't get it sometimes. I don't get it. It's like the projection, it's insanity. It's fucking insanity, some of it, Fuck. I'm not a perfect person. There's many things I wish I didn't do, but I continue learning. I'm actually really shy. I'm like kind of too shy. I mean, I know I was like yelling at people on the pier. I was kind of drunk though, and I was not yelling at them. I was like, "You're on YouTube." I was trying to be like funny and get funny reactions and stuff. It turned into like, "Oh, look at he's bothering people." And then there's this channel where it's like, "Oh, here he is bothering an Indian couple. Here he is bothering a Mexican couple. Here he is bothering a black person." And it's like, I'm just saying hi here on YouTube. I was like trying to bother them. I was like just being friendly, and some people liked it. Some like the fish market people were like happy and laughing and stuff, and some people were laughing. Some people don't want to be on camera, right? And it's like, I'm just trying to be funny sometimes. I mean, did I stream on the pier? I streamed on the pier a bunch last year. You missed that. You can. Well, I think a couple of my peer streams got like somebody like tried to strike them, but most of them are like up still. You can go fish tacos at the pier and stuff like that if you search my channel. A lot of my stuff is on private right now. I'm sorry. You can go to thecultcodex.me and you can search for pier. I can see if I can find something right now. Maybe we can have a laugh or something. I don't know. I'm a little bit down today. So I feel like maybe I'm not a good friend and that maybe I did some mistakes and stuff. And I'm just like, I am socially awkward. She's right about that. I'm socially awkward. You can see I don't have like a lot of friends, and then the ones I do have is like, I'm just like not able to really be the best friend, I guess. I do love people, but I don't know. Let's see if I can find the pier. Fish tacos at the pier. Maybe this one's up. Yeah, this one's up. Wanna watch some? Here. This is like memories. This is like the whole fish tacos. Oh, he got fish tacos to buy meth or whatever. No, I actually went to the pier and I ate fish tacos. The Benoit family is always welcome. All the remaining members. Here I am walking to the pier. All right, here we go.
You can go. You're having fun, okay? The fish market.
It's kind of a quiet day at the pier, I think. This
See. It's a happy hour. Hold on.
Yep, went right up, bought the fish tacos, ate the fish tacos. It's pretty good stuff. I think at this day I just walked down there, got the fish tacos, and walked home. You know, but other days I was like, it was when I was busy, I was kind of yelling at people, but. Thank you, Nick. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's not that I think I turned on the volume because there was kind of music playing in there, but I'm ordering and stuff. I mean, it's kind of maybe not the greatest footage. I was just using my phone and stuff, but you can see the fish tacos. They're really good. I put my order in. Here they are. Look at the fish tacos. They're really good, actually. I had to put it on mute while I'm in there because there's music playing and stuff. But you can see how good the fish tacos look and stuff. They look fucking awesome. Makes me really hungry right now. Yep, here they are. Look, here they come. Well, is it good? I think it's like the biggest fish market in California. I think that's like $5 or $6 for those. Pretty good. Happy hour, I would go.
$6. Pretty good.
They are delicious.
I'm gonna have a few right here, and then I'll head home. A lot of lemons.
They were fucking awesome.
Hey guys, I'm gonna say fish taco here. These are like really good ones, really good.
Sorry, it's not the best footage.
So it was kind of a quiet day here.
There's nobody there, but there we go. Well, they're good. They're messy. Okay, that's enough. They're messy. Yeah, there's seagulls around too. Those were good. Yeah. But I'm still now. I'm sorry to like everybody too. It's like I always feel bad. It's like that the next day thing, or it's like, oh, what did I do? I'm lucky some people aren't pissed. Like some people have a good sense of humor about it, but I think I hurt Ghost feelings somewhere. Feel bad. I want to do more IRL. I mean, I just like it's like my phone, and it's hard to just carry my phone around. I mean, I think I don't have a selfie stick or anything. I did have one. I think I might have something somewhere like I could kind of carry, but it's like my phone. You know, my phone's not like the greatest. Where is my phone? I don't know. My phone's around here somewhere, but it's not like the greatest video camera or whatever. So, but and I don't mean to be impressive. Yeah, the tacos are fucking good. They're so good. They're so good. They're so good. I wish I could go. Maybe I can go right now. I can actually go right now if I want to. But what time is it? Oh, it's 12:45. I think it's like happy hour is not until like 5. Oh, I know. Yeah, I know. But it's like no matter what I do, I'll get criticized by some people. You know, it's just like some people just want to see me fail, and like and they're just trolls. It's just like they're screaming I'm some kind of doxer. This guy is sending like pizzas, concrete scrap metal people, and Beat is like, oh, I'm gathering evidence to send to him. of you doxing him in my chat. I mean, cunt. I'm sorry, but it's like, are you just dumb? You know he's the one that was sending it to you too. You're gonna go help him do that shit? Really? You're on private conversation basis with him, by the way. I can't. He text messaged me. Oh, you fake Jew. You fake blah 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 blah. He text messaged me terrible things. He text messages people. Oh, this Mexican pizza lady was from Domino's was here 3 times because he keeps texting her. Oh, just go back and knock. I'm gonna hand you the money and the tip. And I guess she wants the tip, and she wants to get the pizza, and so she keeps coming back and checking on it and stuff. This is who Beat is helping. That's why I'm sorry to say the CUNT, and I know that whatever it makes me sound bad or whatever. She also, my friend just got murdered, and she's making fun of me for being sad about my friend just getting murdered. Oh, who cares about Danny Danger? It upsets me, like that shit. It's like she doesn't have a heart, like, and she's like, she thinks it's like getting back at me because of Tracy, and yeah, it's a big turn of events, right? Oh yeah, you know his name. You know his name. It's not like nobody does, and I think I said Tony or whatever, but yeah, and I know his state and shit, and it's like I've been working on tracking him down and stuff. But she's like, oh well, you know, and then they're like, oh, you shouldn't even be. No, listen. I'm not sending people. If I send anybody to his house, it'll be the police to tell him to stop harassing me. That's what will be sent to his house. I'm not sending thousands of pounds of concrete and pizza lady after pizza lady and scrap metal person after scrap metal person. And, you know, it's just so, it is. And she's a huge scumbag. That's why I said last night, I posted it. I said, you're a piece of human garbage because you're fucking calling my friend who just died, and it's like, oh, who cares about Danny Danger? Oh, wow. Whatever the fuck she said. Something just along those lines. Doesn't even know his name. Get it right? It's like, and then, oh, well, I bet Michael talked to Tracy more than he talked to you. Well, yeah, I mean, she was a woman, but he also probably talked to that transgender person more than he talked to me, too. And that transgender person looks like, you know, Harvey Firestein with a blonde wig. And then they try to call me on Vegan Patriot. Well, Vegan Patriot, he was making fun of you when he was wearing a wig. I was like, I did not say anything mean. I didn't say anything mean or anything. I was just kind of made a joke. Oh, I'm like Vegan Patriot, but it wasn't like supposed to be an insult or anything. Yeah, I want to build something with the concrete, but it's like, you know, it rained and like a lot of it just turned into like cinder blocks, and it's like it's kind of hard to like, you know, not that great with like, you know, building fucking. I would like to make mold statues and stuff, but it was kind of just like just wet concrete to me, and it's like, and it's heavy. It's 60-pound bags. It's hard for me to carry and shit like that, and it makes a mess and stuff, right? And I have a nice backyard that I like, you know, pretty much untouched. I didn't want to drag shit and make that a mess and stuff. So. Well, I mean, it's like, and because I love, I really do love people, and I know I make mistakes. Most of it is because I'm hurt and I lash out, or sometimes I just drunk and I'm stupid, like sometimes, right? And I try not to drink as much as I used to. I think but I drank like 4 drinks last night, and I was kind of like, I don't want to hurt people's feelings. And sometimes I think I'm doing like a good thing. Sometimes I think I'm helping sometimes. And it's like not really my place. And it's like I shouldn't have like I didn't try to interfere with anyone's relationship. And like I have another friend, and like something happened last night. I didn't like, I thought I was like helping her, and then it's like, and then she kind of like ran with it for a second, and then she changed her mind real quick, and then I felt really bad about it. And I still feel bad about it. And it's like, I understand people don't want to talk to me anymore. And it's like, I just like, maybe I'm like the biggest problem a lot of the time, you know? But like I said, I'm socially awkward. I'm not perfect. Sometimes I try to be funny and it's not to people. This point of analysis, if you just go to when I wake up, as soon as I wake up, trip and sip, if you rewind a little bit, you can rewind, right? Yeah, as soon as I wake up, I start it like immediately. Okay. And it's not like it is like I put the transcript through AI and I read, but I don't premise it with like, tell me about this crazy woman talking about me. I just put it through and I just see what it says. 100%. I just put the transcript through genuinely and then see what it says and I read it. And it makes like in 15 minutes, it makes like 15 points about all the slander and stuff she talks about. It's just like, it's crazy what she talks about. It's crazy and it's sick. Like some of the stuff is difficult to read, not just because it's probably against TOS and stuff, but it's just like unbelievable that she could be saying some of the stuff. And it's like not all about me too. It's about other people. Yeah. I try to, well, I do love myself. Like I am a little like narcissistic in a certain way where it's like, I do love myself because if all the negative stuff said to me, if I didn't love myself, I really wouldn't be able to take it. But there's a good section though about how she's saying things like, oh, he like almost like this coercive SCYCIDE language she uses, where it's like, oh, he should be taken out soon. He should take himself out already and stuff like that. I mean, it's just like mean stuff, And you can see that like her show. It's on IRL News Time, but I can't share. I can't share those shows anymore because I'm on a striking rampage, and so I have to be really careful right now. And she watches everything. She's watching right now for sure. So, but she thinks I slander her because I saying when she was a porn star and stuff, but she's like, I did not do anal sex and I did not do gangbangs. Okay, I never watched that far into the porno. They were talking about my dead father. Yeah, sad. It's really funny, guys. And my father passed away, right, guys? It's funny. Hopefully my friend's okay, Yeah, wait, no, Danny. Oh yeah, that's terrible. It was terrible. I do have that. I know everyone's seen the memorial video and stuff. Yeah, my father was a great guy. He would just be like fucking pretty upset about how I'm being treated some of the time. But I put myself in the lion's den, so to speak. But so did Daniel, and Daniel survived. YouTube featured. YouTube is featuring my video. That's the first time I've ever seen this. Look at this, guys. YouTube is featuring my video. Look at this. It was just me sleeping and stuff at first, but look, it says YouTube featured. Have you ever seen something like that? That's crazy. Oh no, you can't see it yet. Here, look. See it right there? It says YouTube featured right there. Well, that's pretty cool. YouTube featured. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Yep, got my Lenore right there. Well, that's kind of exciting, guys. Even though there's not like a lot of people here right now, but I was sleeping for most of the time, right? Yeah. I'll play if you want to see the Danny video, I'll play this is a song I wrote and I got to play for him and stuff, and I didn't have the video like it is now with him, but I put like one of his videos to it. I hope that's okay with whoever was on his account and stuff. I did we were friends and stuff. I do love him and stuff, and that thing's right there. He's in his white beater. He called it a white beater. I explained to him it's called a wife beater. And he's like, what? And I was like, yeah, it's called a wife beater, not a white beater. Oh, and Christine's still on the air. Yeah, I'm gonna do another raid after the show, and we're gonna confront her about some of the stuff. I'm not gonna confront her because I'm banned from her show. She hid me right away in her chat, but I don't know. Here's Danny. Right back, and I'll put her link up, and then you guys can go over there and give her. Can you do it for me? I can't say anything, so if you.
Danny Stranger walking in like a county fair star. Looking so cute, got that Kid Rock guitar bar. I'm acting normal, yeah, sure, okay, but my brain's yelling nope in a major way. He did one little dance and my soul said fine. Now I'm losing my dignity one beat at a time. I don't hit him up much, I keep it tight, cause he's got that charm that can wreck my night. One smile, one hate, and I'm already shook. He'll talk me into something expensive, look. Danny Stranger, you're trouble, you're cute to tag. I wanna buy your underwear and your socks in a pack. You danced for me once, now I'm down bad facts, but I'm keeping it casual while I'm losing my tracks. And no, he ain't gay, so don't make it weird. I'm just out here spiraling crystal clear. I don't talk to him much, cause I know what he'll do. He'll talk me into buying him a whole dang truck. And I don't even have a bike, dude. He got that I might be a problem grin, like he's selling sunshine with a side of sin. He laughs, I fold my wallet, gets scared. I'm trying to play cool, but I'm deeply unprepared. I'm not saying I'm obsessed, just mildly deranged. Like who needs self-respect when the vibes is strange? I keep my distance, I do my best, but he pops in my head like a bad text. He says we should hang, I'm like maybe soon. Then I hide in my house like a raccoon. Danny Stranger, you're trouble, you're cute attack. I wanna buy your underwear and your socks in a pack. You danced for me once, now I'm down bad facts, but I'm keeping it casual while I'm losing my tracks. And no, he ain't gay, so don't make it weird. I'm just out here spiraling crystal clear. I don't talk to him much, cause I know what he'll do. He'll talk me into buying him a whole dang truck. And I don't even have a bike, dude. And I'm a responsible adult, allegedly, but that man says, babe, in my brain, go spend money. I'm not his bank, I'm not his plan. I'm just a humble fan with a morally questionable stance. If he blinks twice, I'm making poor choices, hearing cash registers like background voices. Danny Stranger, you're trouble, you're cute attack. I wanna buy your underwear and your socks in a pack. Why my life you danced for me once, now I'm down bad facts, but I'm keeping it casual while I'm losing my tracks. No, he ain't gay, so don't make it weird. I'm just out here spiraling crystal clear. I don't talk to him that much, cause I know what he'll do. He'll talk me into buying him a whole dang truck. And I don't even have a bike, dude. Danny Stranger, please stop being adorable. My finances can't take it.
You can see the rest of the video too. I'm sorry. You can find the rest of that video on his page, Danny Stranger. If you can do me a favor and ask Christine why she thinks it's appropriate to talk about people's deceased relatives and laugh about it. If you could do that favor for me, and I'll be over there watching it. If anyone can do that, I appreciate that. Here's the link. I love you guys. Thanks for being here.